Bam-bibble-bimble, 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 bam-bibble-bimble.
Well, this is fantastic, Jeffrey. Right, we're streaming. We're live. We're live on interweb. What do you think to that? Hey, we're going to try and compete with all the... I saw a stream that was going on right now with someone opening up Sapphire 2. So you can clear off over there if you want.
What, Dad? What you drinks, Dad?
I'm having a cup of tea. That's what I'm having, Jeffro.
Dad,
So Jeffro's here. He's not very well. He's playing Minecraft 2 and he wants me to look at everything he's doing.
Daddy, walkie. Once if he drinks the water, he moves.
He's invisible. Okay, that's a bit funny, nearly. Right. So Mum and Gia have gone out, haven't they? Leaving the lads at home on the computers, which is the way we generally want it. And oh, hang on, let me move this over here. So yeah, I don't really need that now, so I can just plot this here. Anyhow, I'm working on, because Gia's birthday's coming up, and so she loves sort of messing with the sketch cards and things like that. So I was like, well, why don't I make her a new sketch card? So I've got some of her sketches, little drawings that she does. She likes doing all these little drawings. I love that little hamster. And then she did that cute little character, and then she did that. I mean, look at these things. Little dress. She likes all this Japanese writing, so she's copying that. And then she did this at school, so I was like, well, that'll be a good texture or something. I don't know. So, and then that's pretty cool. I need to grab some of those, actually. Yes, I actually need to use those. That's a good one. I like that little turd. Yes, I just need to get some of these. And she did this. So I've been teaching her, but I was not present when she did this. So let me see. That's the joint there. So technically she might have two knees. That might be the heel. We might be looking at the heel. I don't know. But look at this. She did this. It's rubbing off. It's fantastic. Right. Anyhow, so I'll quickly show you what I've done so far for myself, because obviously it's the me show. It's the me show. Well, I figured mine's already done. I only need to do a few changes. Once I've got that structure in place, I can then just duplicate that over, and I can, start doing Gia's design around it as well. So I was like, what do I need to do to get it working for me? So, oh, hang on, look at this. Well, hey, Beast and the Beauty Breaks. I responded to you, actually. Good morning. Oh, it's good afternoon for you, is it? Jesus. So, yeah, you've got to keep that outer space chase. People are selling that card for a bit more than what, your average. They're like Roy Bot sort of prices and stuff, so you have to keep that. You don't want to get rid of that. You really don't. This sketch came out alright. Basically at the moment I'm just going on about all my sketch cards and why I'm sort of irritated by something and why I've done a new design. So the thing I got irritated the most about the sketch cards, though it sort of looks alright in here, was that my DK at the top, which I thought, I could replace the Garbage Pail Kids banner with my own branding, actually is one of the most irritating things I have to deal with when I'm doing a sketch card, because it restricts me to an area, and sometimes I'd rather go up a bit higher. And though the DK sort of... well, if this picture was a bit bigger, then it'd fill the card up more, and then this top area would look cool, but I don't know, it sort of looks alright there, but anyhow, and what we've got here, these are my other sketches. Can I zoom in on this? How do I zoom in? Oh, here we go. Look at that. I did these ages ago for Lee GPK. I've never been able to replicate what I did like on this. Jeffro, shh. I've never been able to replicate it. I don't know what the hell I did. I haven't got a clue. So, I'm not a one-trick pony. My one trick is that I haven't got a bloody clue what I'm doing. I just make it up as I go along. And then this is my zombie flesh is that Dead Ted that I'm kind of working on. Which, again, irritated by the DK. But the colours, I don't know, there's not something I'm not happy about. I'm not happy about this area here. I'm not happy about that sort of bit where the head comes along here, and you've got the arm coming up there. There's just something I don't like about that. Though the face came out pretty good. There's always room for massive improvement in my books, but I think that the face came out not too bad. Yeah, definitely keep that card. Trying to think what else you got as well. You kind of, I mean, like, honestly, I bought some cards. I bought off of some seller on eBay, they were selling cards, some cards for $2.99, and I was like, and then it was like a 99 cents shipping. But they amalgamated it all into one, which was good. I thought it was going to be one of those cheeky ones where they just charge you 99 cents for every card, but they didn't. So I bought a whole load for $2.99. And then what's that? $2.99. So let's say $3. Multiply that by 32, and that's 60. No, it's $96, isn't it? So, but they didn't have all of them for $2.99. I just went through and just like bottom fed. I was doing some bottom feeding basically. You're right there, Stoney. How's it going, mate? What time is it over at your end? It's sort of, what is it here? Oh, it's 10:39. Or it's 20 to 11 over here. Yeah, I did a bit of bottom feeding on eBay, and I just nabbed all the $2.99 cards I could. And like, fortunately, Bruce Lee and Karate Kate were $2.99 each, so that was fantastic. For some reason, a lot of people sell Duncan Pumpkin for a load of money. They seem to think he's a top dog, and I don't understand why. My name's Duncan, and you'd think I'd be all about that, but I don't understand why Duncan Pumpkin's a top dog. But people are selling that for a load. This guy was selling for $3.99, so I was like, okay, I'll quickly grab that then. But yeah, the I don't know, the Hotted Harvey was going for $5.99. The bloody Outer Space Chase was going for like $14, I think, or something like that. So you want to keep that card. And then yeah, that's like in the Charred Chad, Frying Ryan, kind of like Blasted Billy, Evil Eddie bracket that they are. Anyhow, what am I talking about? I am basically going on about what sucked about my sketch cards, and that is the bit at the top. Didn't like that. The way that was irritating my design. Where did that audio come from? Something happened. What cards do I need for the set? Well, at the moment, I've got probably 12 cards. So if there's 170 cards for Sapphire 2, well, Sapphire 2, I need, yeah, what do I, hang on a minute, what's 170 minus 12? 158. I need 158 cards. Have you got them?
Wait, what? Sheeps eat?
Sheeps eat, well, in the UK, sheeps eat other sheep. Because they feed them bloody ground down.
Which food?
Well, sheep eat like hay and stuff, don't they, and grass. They might try some vegetables. They like vegetables and stuff.
There's vegetables.
Vegetables. Spengeables. Look, so you see like the carrots and stuff. I don't know if sheep eat carrots in Minecraft.
No, the bunny eats carrots.
Oh, give them some hay.
What hay?
Hay. I don't know where the hay is. Hang on, maybe it's here. No, I don't know where the hay is. You're gonna have to have a little look around for hay, mate. That's what you're gonna have to do. Right. A Moby Dick Grey out of Bookworms last night. I whittled Woody. Oh, that's nice. The Moby Dick Greys are really tough to get. They are actually really bloody tough to get, aren't they? The only way you can sort of try and be more consistent with getting them is to just go and buy those mega boxes separately. But if you buy if someone bought a case, they probably get like one or two in an entire case. But I don't understand Bookworms. Though, hang on. So I've got to step back and have a think, right? Because I've had some new neurons connecting about Garbage Pail Kids, and that is that when I'm opening up Chrome 4 and stuff like that, I literally am disregarding the base cards. I'm just disregarding them because I'm waiting for the bloody special cards. And the whole reason for the original Garbage Pail Kid cards was that I was loving every base card. So what is Topps doing to us? What are they doing to us? They're breaking us. But I love the extra colours so much. I love all these, fantastic variants and everything. But every now and again I have to step back and go, hang on a minute. I feel like it's even devaluing the original cards, because like Chrome 3, I'm more inclined to look through my Chrome 3 collection than my OS 3. Jeffro, Ush! Ush, Kate Bush. Hang on a minute. Where's my Ush, Kate Bush? I haven't got... Hang on a minute, Jeffro.
Ush! Kate Bush!
Right. I don't even know if there was any audio on it. Oh really? No, that's awesome then. Yeah, if you're just opening up GPK for the first time, and actually I think Bookworms was actually the design of it is really cool, and that's why I was thinking, like, you know, with being so difficult to get all the different variants and everything, it's like you're able to just focus on the cards now again. So I don't know the philosophical ways of debating it all, but I've just thrown in that stuff. And people can sort of go, oh yeah, I can sort of chew on that a bit, and you know, yeah, it's sort of interesting, but I still want the special cards, and that's fair enough. I want special cards as well. Anyhow, right, I'm talking about these bloody... Yeah, I've got to get on. Right, so my daughter's birthday's coming up end of next week. What is this? What? The device stopped. What device? Here, right, Jeffrey, mate, get some water around your gums and have a bit of your chocolate cereal, whatever. So, yes. Right, so I went in and I was... Where are my designs? Design... Blender Broadcasting... Where's my sketches? DK sketch cards. eBay... What? Design? Branding? No. Artist sketch cards. There you go. So these are the sketch cards that I originally made, and... So now, I'm kind of like, right, this was the original back of the card. Oh no, I actually bloody modified this one as well, okay. So one of the things about my cards is that I could only sign the front. And I can pull those up again, actually. Yeah, one of the things about the cards is that I could only sign the front, and the back didn't have anything. It was just a full, complete design with, you've got a 101, you know, stick it up your what's it. And so I was like, well, you know, I don't want to have to sort of sign in here, but I'd also like to write the name of the character. Like, for example, Oosh! For example, I'd put, like, this, in the UK we call zombie flesh eaters. So I'd call this zombie flesh Peter. Oosh! Oh, Jeffro, Oosh, go on, mate. Go on, you can sort it out. Look, I'll give you some money. What do you want? How much money, Jeffro? Oh, he just took his headphones off and looked at me. Do you want an entire case of Sapphire 2? Garbage Pail Kids Sapphire 2?
Minecraft?
Minecraft? Oh, man alive. Get back in your Minecraft. Okay, so let's have a look. So basically the design that I'm doing now is... Oosh! God blimey! Right, sketch card back. So that's this one. And then I was like, well, I'd like to write a little number bit in. So I kind of figured, well, let's just do that as well. So let me show the back now. So this is what I'm going to have for my sketch card now at the back. It's not going to have a picture of me because I don't have to... Because I'm not nothing special. What's the point in putting a picture of me in there? So I've got some branding. I've got this congratulations. I was saying that I wasn't special, but... Congratulations, you've got some sort of sketch. You've got a period of time that I set aside to put ink onto this card. You now have it in your hands. That's what this card. That's what this is about. Hold on, let's have a look. Yes, so her birthday's end of next week, and basically I've got a deadline to get the cards done, so that I can then send them off to Minuteman, and then Minuteman can print like, well, I'll probably print like 300 cards for her, and then she'll have her own sketch cards. And she's been trading like Garbage Pail Kids with some kids at school, so she's gonna have her own sketch cards, which is gonna be fantastic. So she'll be doing a few sketch cards and then taking it in, and people will, hopefully the kids will be like, wow, you know. Anyhow, pardon me, holy crap! Single boxes of GPK Sapphire going for 250 to 500 on eBay. Yes, yes indeed. You might really actually have been better off just saving your unopened box. And just having it just sat in the background, because in about 2 years that'll be $1,000. Probably in about a year, to be honest with you. And what did I do? I went and bought all of. I bought 2 cases of Chrome 4, didn't I? Because I'd pre-ordered them from like 1.5 years ago. So I had to. Well, actually, I didn't have to. I could have just not bought the second case and just forfeited the $100, and then used that money to But they didn't say Sapphire 2 was coming out, did they? Bar stewards. Anyhow, so the back now has this number area because I find that I like to write a number, you know, what card number it is, and I'm going to start from the card number I did last that I completed, which was this one. So the next card number will be card number 7. And hopefully, if I do some sort of Picasso kind of like, you know, craziness and become like something big, which is highly unlikely, people will be like, holy cow, like the first 7 are amazing because, or the first 6 are amazing because it was done on a previous sketch card that had a DK at the top. So they're worth more. We all live the dream, don't we? And then gravity takes over. Anyhow, so I can basically slap in my number here, and then I can do a little autograph there, which I haven't got a clue what autograph I'd do still for this brand. It's all a load of shit, really, isn't it? I mean, like this part is right old load of shit, really. It's more about the sketch for me. Anyhow, so I did that, and then I was like, right, let's do something for Gia. So, so she will have the same. Let me bring this back here. She'll have the same front, which is. So I did it pink, but she said she likes green, so she went for this green. So that'll be like the front. So she'll have the space as well. And then I was like, well, let's take some of her sketches, start bringing them in. And then last night I was kind of messing with this and kind of going, right, well, she's got the same little number thing she can do here. She can put her autograph there. And then I kind of like cropped her out and actually maybe I could do. There was something else I was looking at with another one of her cards. G front. Oh, G card back 2. That's it. So I was looking at this one as well. So I was taking like some of her weird sort of sketchy stuck on things, and I was like, well, let's put that in the background and then do some weird shapes around her. And not sure what colour to do for that, but that's sort of interesting. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, that's my goal. That is my goal during this stream, is to just have a little mess around. Drop shadow. Where's drop shadow? The thing with Adobe is they move everything around. They probably haven't moved it in a long time, but they basically moved it since I bloody was amazing at it, and now I look like a right horse's arse using this application. Just do as subtle as you can get. Just enough so that you can just about see the white edge and say thank you very much. That is it. Everything is subtle in this world. Sorry, I'm going to get back and have a look at it. Put one in my stack. Holy crap, single boxes of DKSubconscious. Yeah, put one in. Oh, you want one of my? Do you want one of my sketches in your stack? I'll take 2. Oh, hang on. Are you on about the sapphire? I probably said something earlier and I've completely forgotten what I said. Did you open them all? No, I didn't. Oh, maybe you're on about the Chrome 4. I've still got the case. I've still got one case closed, and I've got one of these still. So there's one of these left, and I've got 2 blasters, and I don't really. Hang on a minute. I have got all of this post, right? I have got all this post, and there's like 39 pieces of post, I believe, and some of them have got like more than 2 to 3 to 4 cards in them. So I've probably got right here in this post, I reckon I have got enough to warrant that case being opened, as in like, not to warrant that case, but basically you get about 59 or something like that variants in a case. And what I've bought here that goes to the maximum of gold, which you don't get in a case, the maximum you get generally in a case is orange, unless you get something really fancy like a rose gold. But if you don't get anything fancy, the max you can get is orange in a case.
Look, these are the Sammy heads. These are the Sammy heads.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, so this is how I calculate it. If you open up a case, unless you get something bloody amazing, and the odds are against you because you could get a case and still not get a rose gold. Even though some people have been getting like back-to-back rose golds in a few hobbies out of a case. If you don't get anything special, the highest you can get in a case is orange. So if you don't get anything that's bloody above gold, rose gold, red, printing plate, superfractor. So rose gold, which is, I don't know, 1 out of bloody 2K. You expect 1 in 2 cases or something like that. Superfractor, printing plate, and what else? That's it, isn't it? Superfractor, printing plate, rose gold. Yeah. So the chances of me getting them are 0, or like 0.518, no, 0.15 or 0.05. I don't know what. It's all very small odds. So if I open that case, I'm probably going to get up to orange. Well, I've bought in my 39 pieces of. I'm just blithering on, aren't I? This is my thinking when it comes to like buying garbage buckets. So I've opened up a case. I've got 1 bloody hobby box left, but I've bought a whole load of these little tiny jabs, these little purchases on eBay, these little victories, right? I've got 2 golds I know of in this post, and I've got maybe 3 oranges. So, and then the rest are all like bloody. I've got some chrome 2. I've got like I've got atomics. I've got bloody green waves. I've got purples. I've got like prisms. I've got all these little tiny wins where I've got like a Greta Garbage for like $4.99. Prism, Greta Garbage prism for $4.99. And like I bought a purple card of, I can't remember which character, Secondhand Rose I think, for like $3. So I'm like, I've basically got, surely I've got to have like 59 cards here, which is about what you get out of a case. And if I've got 2 golds in there, I've beaten the odds of the case. I've won. That case doesn't need to be opened. There could be amazing stuff in there, but I've already bought that case for a lot less. And once I've gone through it all, I'm going to calculate how much I've spent. I'm going to go to the toilet. We're never going to let anyone else in this household see it. And then I'm going to tally that against the price of the case and see how that works out. Anyhow, let me read up. Sorry, I've just been. He'll take 2 of those. Chrome Sapphire sketch cards. I'm so irritated by bloody Sapphire. They were supposed to come out that day, and then they didn't, and they said we'll come out the next day, and apparently it was like 7 in the morning for the West Coast. And I was like dealing with the kids. We, had all sorts going on. It was breakfast time. And a lot of people here are probably driving to work as well. So they really effed us on the West Coast, Tops did. Because I was actually going to buy at least 1 box. I wanted to buy 1 box because I'd have been dead if I'd bought 2. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I can just... That case, as long as that case exists in this household, when I walk out into the world, I'm like... There could be like a nuclear explosion going on. And I think I'd still be like everyone else, I'd shit myself, but I'd have that 1% that would say, you've got a Chrome 4 case. I don't know. I'm more of a hoarder, so I'll probably end up keeping them. And like with a goal of like in 10 years, I might end up opening them. I don't know. It depends. I'll probably end up opening them, but my goal is to keep them for like 10 years. Just like with 2013 Chrome 1. I wished I'd have kept the bloody Chrome case I bought in 2017. The Chrome 1 case, I opened it all. I wish I'd kept that closed. So I'd love to build a Rainbow Stone Sean. I have a base original, a base Chrome, base refractor signed by Tom Bank. Did you buy, Stoney, did you buy off of Beast the Stone Sean? Because I know that Beast said that he'd sold, I believe you said you'd sold the Stone Sean, so I assume that's going in your direction. But yeah, Stone Sean, that you can probably like dabble around getting the lower ones, like the greens and stuff. I think they're available. I don't know if they've gone up in price because a lot of the hype's now on Chrome 4 and stuff. But I did actually buy some. There's some Chrome 3 greens Oh, maybe I've opened them already and they're over there and I got those pretty cheap. I don't know. I literally just go on eBay and I just look for all these things that are like bids. And I'll just like go for the lowest bid just so that it's on my eBay list. And then I'll probably forget about half of them. And then suddenly I'll find out I've won. And I've literally won and it was under the radar. So yeah, I get all these cards under the radar sometimes. There's a couple of cards that I bought where I'm like, maybe I paid a bit too much, but I had to get it because I didn't think... You never know. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a bit tricky with the golds for Chrome 3 because the prices just suddenly went up. And I don't understand why Chrome 1 and 2 golds are still... Well, Chrome 1 golds are sort of up in price. But Chrome 2... Those gold prices and black border prices are still low, and I don't understand why. Because that was a smaller print run than 1, 3, and 4. And the prices of the prices of the atomics. Yeah, the prices of atomics are more for some cards than they are for the black borders, and they're close to the price of the golds. It's really bloody bananas. So yeah, so basically I've got like this. She brought this thing from school where she had to scatter in all these textures and stuff, and I was like, well, that's sort of cool. Actually, I'll apply the same. Let's copy that and then let's put it on this 1 of 1 section. See what that does. See, I used to know exactly where to bloody choose my options, but they've moved it around. So that's not enough of a drop shadow, but that's fine. Anyhow, I feel like maybe there's a bit too much going on there. I'm not sure. But what I did do is I brought that texture in. I mean, that could be a second set where she's got that on the back. I then sort of thought, well, let's bring it in on here. So I brought it in and I did the whole multiply and... Oh, I did a linear burn actually on this one. And then... So at least there's a bit of texture going on there to help out with that. And then I've got some staples. Where's the staples? Where's the images? Illustrations, there they are. And I've got a little staple folder with all these little teeny tiny staples. And yeah, so I need to now... I wonder if there's a way I can try and turn Gia into a sketch as well. Let's duplicate that. And then, what plugins have we got? Filters, noise, pixelate, render? No. Stylize? Ooh, maybe stylize. Filter gallery. Let's see what style. Oh, hello, look at that. Okay, dry brush. Neon glow, that is pretty interesting, that is. I'll have to think about that for some other stuff. Oh god, that makes it look crazy, right? Sponge. Smudge stick. Oh, that looks like sort of The Exorcist. Film grain, fresco, coloured pencil. Cutout. Coloured pencil, what is going on there? Let's not do... Oh, this is just cycling through all the same bloody ones. Okay, so what we've got in sketch then, we've got base relief, charcoal, Conti crayon. So that sounds a bit French to me. Note paper, photocopy, stamp, plaster, right, stamp. That's a bit crazy. I'm just going to do that, and then I just want to see what that's like if I... Sort of looks like a Mona Lisa or whatever, don't know. Great thing about designing is you can just do whatever the bloody hell you want. And then what I'm going to do... oh, that's it. How do you... I've completely forgotten how I bloody... Aha!
Okay, there you go.
And then levels... Nah, this is a right old load of shite. Yeah, this is a what I'd call a great big old pile of gobshite. Nah, just adds shite in the background. That's not good at all. Let me just do one more attempt and then I will Right, so if I squash that down now, and then if I set it to black and white, how do I do that? Like that. The minute I hear voices downstairs, that means they're back, and I'll probably stop. But okay, so I've got that, and then let's have a look at these plugins again. So let's go here. Filter. I don't want to do that. I don't normally go in a filter gallery because it's kind of cheating. Why is it coming out pink? Why is it coming out pink? Bless you, Jeffrey. Cool, blimey, Governor. Whoa, look at that. Ugh. Hang on a minute, there's options. Angled strokes. Artistic, let's have a look at artistic. There's that cut out again. Oh my god, look at that plastic wrap. I can make it look like she's in plastic wrap. That's terrifying, that is. Poster edges. Poster edges is interesting. That is sort of interesting. It's kind of interesting. How much have I put on? 6. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so what happens if I duplicate this? Can I just paste that same thing that I just did? Yes. Okay. What happens if I do some weird layer effects on that? I don't know. Nah. Well, let's put her over the top of it all. Nah. Whoops. Nah, don't like it. Don't like any of it. I've got to be quick. This is like it's like if I'm at work, you know, it's like you just got to get something nailed. Just get something so you've got, here it is, it sort of works. I will just carry on doing what I was doing before. This one here is interesting because of that background. I think that's pretty cool. All I've got to do, really, is do a little bit more on the effects around her. We might have to find another photo of her because she was a bit younger in this. This was probably about 2 years ago. And then I've just got to make sure you can read this text. But this one's sort of not too bad because it's like a textured back card, and that's pretty cool. And actually, I should do maybe that green colour. Drop shadow. Because she likes that, or what's it like that? Ah, that's probably more artsy farty, isn't it? And then let me do on the text drop shadow. Let me get it so that at least this one's sort of happy. Okay, yeah, that drop shadow is good when it's a little bit harsher. We can read that now. Excellente. And then, just for the hell of it, because I want to know what it looks like, I am going to do another one of these shapes. I just want to see what it's like if I do something crazy like this. And then I like kind of just great big sort of weird mishmashes where you don't really, you know, it's like it's chaos, but somehow it looks like there's some order to it as to how is she. But I don't know if it's opacity. If you've got like things that are transparent, then there's something that sort of like that looks unnatural about it. But if I just do that, then it's something that looks a little bit more bloody natural because it's like. Oh, I don't know. So that's maybe too. See the. I wonder what that's like if I do a bit of. She likes the green, so I could do a bit of that, and then. Said Jeffrey. Oh, hello. Oh. 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 That's beautiful, that is, Jeffro. Oh, hello, he's doing... So Jeffro's got the ability to sing as he's breathing in. He actually can breathe in, sing. So that's sort of interesting, I don't know. It's always worth a little dabble.
Do Mum get McDonald's?
I don't know, actually. That's a very good question. That is possibly one of the greatest questions. What is asking for value? Right. Okay, so, I don't know. I'll leave that like... I don't like the green. I don't like the green. I feel like it should be a sort of darkish colour, maybe, or... Let me just try it slightly. Let me choose this dark colour, and then let me take it down here. See what... I don't know. Oh, black! Black works on this. That works a bit better. That works a bit better. That's interesting. That's... it's kind of interesting. Anyhow, so I'll leave that like that. It's alright. Right, let's get back onto this one. So I need to pull in more background illustrations. So I've got these hearts that I can just slap in as well, all over the place. And then she's got like one of these hamsters. But let me close that now. So let's have a look. Let me go into the folder of resources. She drew these two little things. So that's sort of cute. So let's get those in. So I'll put it in here. I actually could use some of this textured paper for the Garbage Pail Kids checklist site because I need to do like some nice background textures. And then what do? Well, first of all, I turn it to a multiply layer, and then I look at the levels. And I'll bring that down. I'll bring that down. There we go. So now we've hidden. And then I can do something like that. Lovely jubbly. I should print out alright, I don't know. Yeah, I just figured, you know, have like Geofashionista or whatever, and then just have all of her artwork just all around her. So I have got a backlog of about 8 videos, maybe 9 videos of opening up hobby boxes and blaster boxes. I've just got this huge backlog, and yesterday I finished this project that I had basically had a month to get it done, and I was like working like crazy and sleeping, and I had no time for anything. Though I could still, in between a few breaks, actually, or gaps, I could actually open up these boxes with the kids, but the actual editing of it.
Look, Dad, I saw that man press over there. Now the new stuff from gums.
Well, he's got it. Well,
and now.
Well, he's got those options because he's done something to the game that is going to be. It's going to. If I try to do that, it might shatter your imagination. Okay. Go on in. Right. What else are we looking at? So she did like this little. Oh, that's it. She did one of these. Hey. Gotta get that in there, but I'll have to make him black and white. Right, let's get you in there, Adam Bomb. I mean, that's the sort of roots. This is why she likes doing sketch cards. I wonder if he can sit down there. I don't know. Well, I'll bring him up here. That's fine. Right. Set him to, let's remove color, Kalakambula. Jeffro, don't play some guy bloody doing options. He's obviously got a mod on there, and we don't know what it is, and it's just too crazy to deal with right now. I would normally be spending a lot more time, but I really have to just... If I feel like it's going in a good direction, then maybe I could go in and actually, you know, make some changes. But sometimes, like, a sketchy look looks good anyway, doesn't it? I mean, some things that just look sketchy look pretty good. See, I like that paper effect as well. I'm actually going to nick that. Nicked. Atom bomb. Right, so now I've got that paper effect. Paper rolls. Let's do a bit of multiply on that. So now I've got some paper rolls. Right, let's get that over here, and then I can make that a bit bigger. Is that? Whoa! Paper rolls there. I wonder if I can do some of that underneath there as well. Ooh, that's sort of, you know, abstracty, sort of interesting. Right. So we've got atom bomb there. That's fantastic. For some reason, it duplicated everything in there, and I don't know why. What is that? It's kind of interesting. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is what I was looking for. No, it isn't. Where is the... That's the one. There you go. Look at that. All these little things. This was the thing that gave me the original idea, because, like, I've got to somehow figure out how to crop them out, but... So look, there's a little turd. So I've got to remove these lines, and I can do that with the stamp tool. So let's just do that with the stamp tool. I might as well prep this now. What is making that noise? Photoshop is so buggy. It wants to concentrate. You click on something, and then you click away, and for some reason it's still selected that input field or something. It's just irritating. Right, so here we go. So if I do this, I can kind of start removing these lines. Okay. Hardness. Excellent. Right. Retain the texture. Bosh. No one ever knew. Oh, look at that. Shattered Heart. Johnny Hates Jazz. Shattered Dreams. Look at that little gremlin, little son of a gun. I think Jeffro's cleared off. These are going to be the ones that fill the area nicely, I think. I do actually have a Wacom tablet and a drawing pen, but I really just can't be arsed. I've owned it for like nearly 10 years and I've done hardly anything with it. And when I've tried, I'm like, well, this isn't like drawing, so I just can't deal with it. Right. Fantastic. Yay, they're all sort of separate. Right, okay, so let's duplicate that. And then let us... I don't know, I'll just fill it with pink. And then let's see what happens if we multiply. Move that. Move that across so I can see the background. And now let us do a bit of... Hey, Bella Lugosi. Bella Lugosi. It didn't come back. I had it all set up to automate and everything to come back to... But it didn't come back. Anyhow. I've got to go through all of my bloody Stream Deck after the last update because it's all just kaput. It's all bollocksed. Right. So now what I can do is I can take this into here. Because I can throw even more bloody things in here. Oh my god, I just leave it like... Nah. Well, nah. Actually, I should really just take each piece out individually. So we'll have that. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to call this heads. Honestly, Photoshop is so buggy, they need to fix it. But they never will. It was a Photoshop CS2, brilliant. After that, they completely bollocksed it and they just don't care. They don't give a shit. I used to fly around it like lightning. If I was in an interview using Photoshop, they'd want me to have the job just from me showing them stuff in Photoshop. Now... let's get this ghost in. Whoa, look at that. Multiply. I wonder if these hearts, I wonder if I could do like some other hearts coming out, make it even more bloody, make it go a bit abstract, I don't know, whatever. Right, so we've got that. Next, I like this swearing mouth, that's fantastic. So yeah, Beast, I will, if you're still there, I've always got you in mind for your intro, I really do. I have got Big D's parcel still that I need to open. And I told him on Instagram, I think it was Instagram, or I think it might have been on a live stream, I said, I think about you every day. Maybe I could do a little bit. Right, I like this little gremlin-y swine. Look at that. I also like that turd. Bloody turd's fantastic. So, because the gremlin's left ear's a bit cut off, and because I can't be dealing with trying to fix that, I'll just have it so he comes off the screen a little bit there. Look at that. Fan-bloody-tastic. Brilliant. Yeah, I think maybe like some different abstract ones. Maybe I'll see if I can put some of these little heads into the other background. Yeah, this turd has to go in. Hey, eBay, My eBay god is calling me. What is eBay telling me right now? That Snooty Sam got away. I think you got a Snooty Sam, didn't you, Beast? You want to keep that as well? Oh, bollocks! I missed out on the Trish Squish. I might have purchased that one already, though. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a shame, that is. That went for $3.25. Right now is the time to buy the Sapphire 2 cards individually as cheap as possible, because eventually they'll go up to like $5 minimum each. And then what you're talking? 5 times 170. What's that? 5 times 170 is 500. What's 5 times 7? I'm rubbish at my 7 times tables. 3 sevens, 21, 28, 35, 350, $850 you're looking. If it was $5 per card, $170. So get them at $3 as quick as Sapphire. So buy them at $2.99 where you see them as quick as possible. And look at the shipping, obviously, as we all do. We all look at the shipping, because you'll see something for like $1 and you go, come on, and then you see like $20 shipping, and you're like, you bastard. Did I put a turd in here? I did. The turd is in. There's the turd. And what was this one? It's the crying. Yeah, this particular picture is the one that provides the goods. I knew there was one that provided the goods. Maybe I could set the ones that are around here to be a little bit darker and then have the other ones fade off a bit. I don't know. Nah, I'll just keep going. That's fine. That's a pretty interesting one. It's kind of interesting. Feels like that's more something that'd be down the bottom. You're right, Jeffro. Oh, and then I saw this one. Fantastic. This one's going to throw up. So yeah, at some point, hopefully tonight, I'll be up and then I'm going to go through. I've got like a Matrix scene I'm trying to do for one of the videos that I started making 4 months ago. I think it was a mail day. And I had this pain in the back of my neck and I was like, okay, that actually is screaming a Matrix scene. And then I realised I needed to get the green screen out to try and do stuff for it. And I finally got the missus to work on it. And I mean, I wasn't waiting for it. I was waiting for myself to sort it out as well. But so she filmed me at the right angles and stuff, and so hopefully it's going to work out right. But I did the last live stream I did was me working on that little video snippet. So the last live stream actually has me working on that snippet. I'm going to put him here maybe. And I put a bit of pizza. This particular image is a treasure trove. Absolute treasure trove. That piece of pizza now can go down here. Bloody fantastic. It actually looks like there's a turd coming out of a wizard's hat. And then, after this, it's a case of, you know, does she like the colours? I can change the colours. I can just change it to whatever we want. And then what we'll do is we'll print off 150 cards for her, like this. And then maybe 150 of the other card. I don't know. But we've got those options. And then I'm sneaking in my cards. I'm going to sneak that in. What is that? Is... I miss drawing like this. I've got such expectation now when I'm drawing. And I'm looking at it and going, right, well, the detail of this does this, this and this. I just wish that my brain could just go, forget about that. Pizza slice. And like, I like the wobbly lines. I like that. I just, you know, because I'd be like, oh, well, at least, you know, if I'm doing it simple, let's keep it nice and structured. And so yeah. The battles we have to go through. Right, what can I put up here? Need some abstract, and this is about as abstract as it gets. I have not got a clue what that is, but I like it. I thought that sounded like a Rolling Stones song. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I like it. Jethro's not here, by the way. Okay, so I've got some paper bits here. Hello!
Hello?
Right, they're here. I'll have to go now. But anyhow, so this is... Let me save that, actually. On my computer, yes. Save on my computer. I have to say it twice. Heads. Right, so there we go. So that's kind of it. That's where I'm at the moment. So it could just stay like that. I quite like that. And then the other version is this one. So there's that and there's that. So she could have two. That she could choose to draw for whoever. She could choose to draw any one of these two. And then she can sketch on the... She can do a signature and whatever she wants to do. Anyhow, I'll leave it like that because she'll come upstairs and I don't want her to see. But nice to see you, Stony and Beast. And I'm gonna make like a tree. I'm gonna make like a tree. I'm rubbish at saying see you later. Very nice work, brother. Also, sent you a DM over whenever you get to. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. I'm so rubbish on Instagram. I kind of... Sometimes I'll go in there like, you know, twice a week. Sometimes I'll go in there once every 3 months. But I do need to try and sort that out and try and post. It's just such a... I don't know. When you've got projects and deadlines, just everything else is like... Ugh. And then if I want to do anything for myself, I have to do it during the night time. I can't do it during the day. And then, so I'm now battling like, you know, am I too tired, or you know, I've expelled every single bit of creativity out of my system. I don't know. Anyhow, I'll check out your DM, but I'll see you all later. And I'm going to be working tonight, hopefully, on getting some videos up. So I'll have a whole plethora of videos that I'll set up to just come out like each day. I'll have to keep some of them simple, maybe. I don't know. Oh, bugger. Okay, anyhow. Man alive. Right, outro time.